Okay, you know something that I've been thinking about recently that I don't fully understand?
What?
Um, when you go to a concert and the performer is like, "Oh, this is the last song," and leaves the stage, like as if they're not going to come out and do the encore that they do literally every show.
Maybe it's like an ego thing. Like they want to hear like, the crowd cheer for them.
But I've been at shows where like the cheering's like is not that good, and they
And they still
still
come out.
and they're like, thank you, that you guys are so awesome. We got to come out and do one more," and it's like the most mid crowd you've ever seen.
Wait, whose concert was it?
I'm thinking like Renee Rapp was definitely like that, and
No.
I'm so sorry, I do have a cough. I think the 1975s was kind of like that too, if I'm
No.
remembering correctly. I know.
No. I mean, to
I
be
think it's
fair, I only like one of their songs, so I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, no. But I heard their
yeah.
concerts go crazy.
They do. I think what happened the situation is like now everyone knows to like look up the set list or like you can find it. So you know the encore's coming. You don't have to like pretend like, "Oh, maybe they won't do it." You know what I mean?
Do they add? They don't add the encore songs on set
Yeah, they do.
lists. They
If you go to like
do?
Setlist FM, like the website.
Oh my god. Wait, I don't do all that. I kind of just like to be surprised.
Oh, I do that. I did that for like when Taylor's first started her tour. I was doing that like after every single show, so I would know like for certain what the surprise songs had been.
Did you get the song that you predicted it would be?
For me? For my
Yeah.
show?
Yes.
No. No.
Oh,
I didn't.
that's unfortunate.
Well, I don't remember if like I think I had ones that I hoped it would be, but I didn't necessarily like have a theory that it would be a certain song, you
Mm-hmm.
know? And I didn't get the ones I had hoped for.
I'm sorry.
It's actually really okay
Oh, okay.
because I had great unexpected songs, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And one of them was the one with Maren Morris, and so Maren Morris like was actually there, which
Oh,
was really
wow.
really cool.
Very cool. Are you planning on seeing her 5 hour long movie?
Yes, my mom and I are going to go this week.
Wait, that's everything.
Yeah. You can come with
Oh,
us.
no.
Okay, I didn't think you wanted to.
Yeah. I appreciate the invite, though.
And I'm not worried about like children standing up and singing and dancing in the theater because
You will be one of those children.
no, because no one lives in my town. Like even though it's Taylor
Uh,
Swift, I have reason to believe my mother and I will be the only ones in that theater.
Wait, that's so funny.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Welcome to Beanbag Banter. I'm Sally.
Trisha, what did we talk about? What did we talk about literally last week?
Welcome to Beanbag Banter. I'm Trisha.
And I'm Sally. Where we banter. This is the podcast where we banter on our beanbags.
For our audio listeners, we're showing you guys our beanbag. So tune in on YouTube
I
to
love your
see.
whole like matching set today. You've got the red shirt, red pillow, red
Oh my
beanbag.
god, this red shirt is everything. It's my Dick's Hardware shirt. And on the back, there's different size screws and it says size matters.
That's really funny.
Yeah, I get gold. Dick's Hardware is on Gold Street if you'd like to go.
Oh, is it an actual place?
Yeah, no, it's an this is like actual merch from a hardware store called Dick's Hardware in Fidei.
That's really funny actually. I wouldn't have guessed it's like an actual hardware store.
Don't fret. Do you want a shirt? I'll get you a shirt.
Yes, please.
Oh my god, wait, yes. Guys, spoiler. We're gonna be together so soon.
So
Ah!
soon.
Enter cheer sound here.
Can we even do that?
I don't know. Our producer Mebby said she doesn't like that anymore, or that you couldn't hear it, or something.
Yeah,
like
it
that.
like doesn't come off on the thing.
Okay.
Speaking of, we don't have producer Mebby here with us today, but we do have manager Lily. So let's just give her a shout out. She's doing a great job for us. You want to back that up, Trisha, or like that was all me. That was all me.
No, it's funny because I'm watching Lily and she's like throwing up a heart and like blowing kisses, but like her and I are gonna be Sally and I are gonna be the only ones that can see that.
And anyways,
Sally and I are gonna be together so soon
with
and
manager Lily.
with manager Lily and Nella, and I don't know, but oh my god, are we gonna have our very first in-person episode?
No, like we really should. Like we need to capitalize on that.
We're gonna seize this opportunity. I will bring everything with me.
Okay, and then I'll have all my stuff. This is like the time when it would be good if we had like a camera, like an actual camera. But
wait, I have one. Wait, we're gonna talk after.
Okay, we'll kiki about it.
Wait, let's dive into our beanbag banter.
Let's do it.
Unless you had something else to say.
No, that's it. Let's go for it.
Okay. Would you like to start us off?
I sure would. Okay, so my banter is that I was in Texas this weekend. I just got back earlier today. I was in Austin for the Formula One race. And it was so much fun. I was with my like aunt and uncle and cousins, and we had a really, really great time. My cousin, shout out to cousin Sadie. We love to play this game when we're watching, and it's like spot the celebrities, because at the beginning of every race, you know, all the cars and like pit crew and drivers and celebrities, everyone comes out onto the track like right in front of us. And so we're always out there trying to like see who we can spot. So who did we see? We saw Patrick Dempsey, Chloe Grace Moretz.
You saw Patrick Dempsey?
Dempsey.
McDreamy?
Saw McDreamy with my own two eyes.
Oh my god. That's everything.
We saw the boxer Anthony. I'm not super 100% on who that is. I know he was there, and I'm pretty sure he's also the boxer that just like purchased part of Alpine Formula One team with like Travis Kelce, Patrick Mahomes, the Ryans. So I think that's like part of why he was there.
Interesting.
Prince Harry was there.
Okay, but did you see him?
We did not see Prince Harry. He was with Mercedes in the Mercedes garage, and he never came out, but our eyes were peeled. We didn't see it.
Who was your favorite celebrity that you saw?
Can I count the drivers?
Yeah.
Pierre is my favorite driver, and this weekend was a sprint weekend, so they had a sprint race on Saturday and then the like full race on Sunday. So they did like the whole driver lineup and track walk twice. And both times when he was lining up, like Pierre's car was like right in front of us. So
what are the odds of that?
He really did that for me. He did that for me.
Yeah, for sure.
Joe Jonas, our dear close friend of the show, Joe Jonas, was there.
I was about to say, did you? I
did not lay my eyes on him. However, I'm sure I saw a photo of him and Sha'Carri Richardson out on the track after, and I know I saw her, so I'm thinking I saw him and just like didn't realize it was him. But I really enjoyed seeing him. I'm pretty sure he was there last year too, like him and the brothers maybe.
I think so.
But he was wearing like a wonderful brown shirt and some white pants.
I really like his style.
Yeah, he has pretty good style. Like, you know, my one issue with this, I feel like he is really trying. You know what I mean? You know how some people like are trying, but it looks effortless. Like he is trying.
You think?
I think. We saw, now this is more niche. I don't know if you guys will know who this is. Maddie White. She's like a TikTok influencer. Her boyfriend's like a DJ from Canada. She's British.
No.
So she does like really funny like get ready with me videos. They're always like, I have to be ready in 10 minutes. Let me get an outfit together. She was there. She was there with Aston Martin Formula One team, and she was out doing the hot laps. So they have like people who pay for it or like celebrities who are invited come and like take laps around the track in fancy cars. So we saw her doing that on Saturday. On Friday, we saw Mark Consuelos and Drew Barrymore doing the hot laps right in front of us. And then Friday morning, we were sitting in our hotel about to leave for the track, and Mark walked right by us and went to go order some coffee.
I love Mark Consuelos. Like, he is Dilf, Silver Fox. Like, he's not even silver yet, but
You know, he's kind of short.
No, I know.
Yeah.
Him and like Kelly Ripa are definitely like they're definitely the same height, but it is so okay. He can get it. His son can also get it.
I've never seen his son.
Yeah, I think he went to NYU.
Oh,
right around the corner. You know, right over there.
I'll have to look him up. Let me see if there's anyone else. I know I didn't see her, but I know Rachel Brosnahan, Miss Maisel was there. She was with AlphaTauri. There was like a famous fencer who was there. I didn't know who he was, but he was very, very tall, and he was dressed he was in like a purple satin suit. So I think we like picked him out. We were like, we know that's someone, but we didn't know who it was. So yeah, that was pretty much the weekend, and it was awesome. Oh, and I got to see my sister too, which is really fun. And like all my cousins and stuff. Trying to think if there's anything else. Oh,
there were one family fun time.
Yeah, it really was. There were a couple instances where like we were driving home on the highway, and then like all the cars had to stop and pull over because like a bunch of SUVs were being police escorted like the direction from the track. And we did see an orange hat in the window of one of them, so I'm pretty sure Oscar Piastri drove by us.
Oh wow.
And then like the hotel had a pool, so we were sitting out there, and it like you can see the highway like from the pool, like a main road into downtown Austin. And we saw 3 like police escorts come through. One was some like company, like irrelevant. The other was Pirelli, who they make all the tires for Formula One. And then the third was like a Red Bull SUV. So, and then, and we also saw one that was just like a black Porsche driving through. So I'm pretty sure Max Verstappen drove right by us as well.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Did you see any of the Ferrari drivers?
I mean, from far away down at the track, yes. Up close and personal, not really. But with my own 2 eyes, so I do count it.
Charles and Carlos, not even if you guys hear this, when you guys hear this, we would love to have you on the podcast. Big
really
fans.
Would. We are huge fans, and we know, you guys don't have to hide. Like, we know you're huge fans of us as well. Our relationship goes way back. We're really good friends, so why don't we just bring it public,
Mm-hmm. No need to keep this a secret anymore.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so anyways, that was my banter.
That was a good one.
It was a good one. My bag, this is like literally total 180. My bag is that I have to have knee surgery next month. Yeah. I don't know how much like detail should go into this in case people are like squeamish listening.
If you're squeamish, fast forward like 2 minutes.
Not even 2 minutes, like 30 seconds, but so basically I have like bone spurs in my knee that they need to like shave off of my bones. Essentially, so they will be doing that next month. I will be incapacitated for the holidays. It will take me 3 months to recover. yeah, that stinks. So I'm not really looking forward to that.
I'm gonna assume that they like put you out, right?
Yeah, so it's okay, so it's an outpatient procedure, which is good. Like I don't have to stay overnight at the hospital or anything, and I don't even have to like go to the hospital. I just have to go to the orthopedic clinic. But they will put me fully out. They said I'll be on crutches for a little while. Um they said
Can I
it'll take
come
me
film you when you're loopy afterwards?
I don't think I'll get loopy.
You don't think so?
I had my wisdom teeth out a while ago and I didn't get loopy at all.
What?
Yeah,
I'm like
I
talking
wasn't.
like I know what I'm talking about. Like I haven't even gotten my wisdom teeth removed. So.
I mean, a lot of people are. I wasn't, and I was put fully under.
Oh wow.
I don't know. I did like wake up in the middle of it though.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm.
What? How do you
I,
say
like-
that so nonchalantly? Yeah, I woke up.
It wasn't like bizarre to me, but I remember like I'm sitting there, and I like woke up, and I'm like,
For our audio listeners, she's demonstrating and she's touching her. Her mouth is open and she's touching her face.
Because
and now she's
in
sticking
my-
her fingers in her mouth.
keep in mind during this, like my mouth was totally numb, so I'm waking up and I'm like with my mouth, and I go like this, and they're like, please do not touch your mouth right now, and then I like went back to sleep.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
So wait, no, that like sucks. I'm sorry.
it is what it is. It's my dad. I was telling after my appointment where the doctor was like, you should have surgery. I was telling this to my dad, and I was like, oh my god, like 3 months is like so long until I'm able to like run, squat, like full mobility back. And he's like, 3 months is actually nothing compared to like your whole life. So I think if the trade-off is 3 months of like healing and like rehab and stuff versus like being pain free, because I've been dealing with pain from my knee for 10 years. I feel like I may like should go for it, but it's tough. It will be tough.
It'll be better in the long run for sure.
I think so too. Oh, I also have like a bursitis. Some listeners may know what that is. I also have that on my knee, so he said he's gonna like get that off as well in one go.
And for the people that might not know what that is, that might be on this recording right now.
It's basically like a sack of fluid.
Oh, okay.
In your body, and it was like I got one on my knee, basically.
Nice. Wait, so you can't pop it? Wait, we've talked about this, but you can't pop it though.
You can get them drained.
Is it like refill?
Well, I've never gotten mine drained.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've dealt with a lot of doctors who don't care, and no one has ever said we should maybe drain this.
Let's drain your leg. Wait, I'm gonna tweet that actually.
Yeah, so hopefully I'll get rid of that too. Like, I mean, my friends who know me will know, like, my right knee is like double the size of a normal knee. So I've got the bursitis, I've got bone spurs, so hopefully get back to normal.
Fingers crossed. Only the 3 months too. I'm sure it
Yeah.
will be. I'm sure.
And honestly, like, right side, I've been also dealing with this foot injury. It's on the same leg. So no, it's good because when you think about it, like, if I can't use that leg anyways, like, my foot is gonna heal. So it would be kind of killing two birds with one stone. That's the way I'm looking at it, at least. Okay, let's move on. So that was my bag. My bean is that I'm gonna go see the Eras tour with my mom this week, like I had said earlier. I'm really excited because my mom didn't go to the actual concert and has never seen really Taylor Swift live at all. And she knows that I love her, so she's really excited to like experience that part of my life with me.
Wait, that's so cute.
Yeah.
My mom loves Taylor Swift too, and she'll try to listen to Taylor Swift with me, and I will immediately turn it off.
Oh my
or change it.
Oh
But
my god.
My mom has a very like vast music taste. Like she likes a lot of different things, so I don't feel as bad when I do it. But she will be seeing that movie by herself. Like, all love to you, Mom. Maybe
Trisha,
Vivek will go with you.
Trisha.
I will not. No, I will not step foot in
Trisha,
that
you
theater.
can't make her go by herself. Does she want to
She'll
go
go
with me
with
and
my
my
brother.
mom? Does she want to go with me and my mom?
Sure, I'm sure she would. Lily will take her too.
She'll go twice.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, what's yours? What's your beanbag banter?
Okay, so my bean is I have my concert this Friday, which I'm very excited for. Pitbull, Enrique Iglesias, and Ricky Martin, going with my entire family. I was gonna surprise my dad and dress up as Pitbull, but I am going to the concert straight from work, so putting a bald cap on in my office probably isn't the best idea. So besides that, I'm very excited. I'm also very excited for I believe on Saturday a few of us are celebrating Nella's birthday together, so that should be fun. My bag, oh my god. Okay, so I'm in the process of like having the urge to redo my entire room. And
We've all been there. We have all been there.
Yeah, but I feel like it's a constant like, oh, I want to change this. Oh, I want to like it's never like it's always a work in progress.
Mm-hmm.
So my little mission right now is to finally put together my gallery wall. And I found the perfect center piece that I wanted to put on my wall. It was this Italian tapestry. I took a picture of it. I want to say it was around like $300 or so. So I was just like, okay, like maybe I'll wait. Like if I come back in a week and it's still here, that'll be a sign. Like I'll get it.
Like if you're still thinking about it.
If I'm still thinking about it.
Yeah.
So 2 days had gone by and I was like, you know what? Like I have not been able to stop thinking about it. Like I'm just going to bite the bullet. Like I'm going to regret not getting it. I go back to the place. It's gone.
No.
It was sold out. I was like,
no.
You're joking. Like it was so pretty. Oh my god. Oh my god. I will continue to look for something similar, but I do regret not just biting the bullet and getting it.
So, do you want the tapestry as like the focal point of the gallery wall, or like how is this fitting in?
Okay. Yeah. It will definitely be the biggest
item
piece on the wall. It's quite large, especially for a bedroom wall. But yeah, it was very upsetting.
I'm sorry about that.
No, it's quite all right.
You know, some might say it wasn't meant to be.
I am not those some. I will find that tapestry.
Me neither then.
Yeah.
Screw those people that bought it.
Screw you. Yeah.
I'm Team Trisha.
We're Team Trisha on this podcast. And my banter. This past weekend, I had like a pretty good one. Like I kind of just laid around during the day on Saturday.
A lot of lay time.
A lot of lay time. And then Saturday night, I like went out to this town in Jersey called Hoboken. So it's like all bars and restaurants, and so we were bar hopping.
I'm pretty sure you didn't need to say this town in Jersey because everyone has seen Cake Boss.
Okay. For those of you that haven't,
don't even, like, everyone knows Buddy Valastro. Like, everyone knows him personally.
Oh, right.
Sorry to interrupt, but speaking of Buddy, did you know he recently had like a major accident where his hand got stuck inside the bowling ball return machine in his home?
I'm not laughing, Buddy. I'm not laughing. If you're hearing this, when you hear this, Buddy, we would love to have you on the podcast. We would love to do an interview.
Oh my god, my dogs are running in the room. No, but what my favorite part of that story is that the bowling ball machine and lanes are in his home.
You don't have a bowling alley in your basement?
I think Buddy Jr. was the one who called 911.
Oh.
to get him the help he needed.
Wait, so how does he bake with only one hand?
No, I'm pretty sure it didn't take the whole hand. Like I think his hand's okay.
Okay.
Sorry, should I fact check this story?
Yeah.
In any way, shape, or form? Or maybe actually, why doesn't Manager Lily, do you want to fact check the story real quick?
Yeah, she's nodding yes.
Yes.
Yeah. That was my Saturday night, and then Sunday I woke up really late. I wound up going to get a coffee, and then I got a jasmine tea, and then I walked around this cute little town that had like shops and outdoor restaurants and stuff. It was just a wholesome weekend.
That's super cute in the fall weather in New Jersey.
Fall weather in Oh my god. I will say this over and over, nothing beats autumn in New Jersey. Nothing. Like those who get it, get it.
Right. Okay, let's check back in with Manager Lily about the Buddy story.
So what Lily just said.
Like, why is that funny?
This really happened a year ago. It wasn't anything recent.
Sorry,
They said 2022. Okay, so this happened 3 years ago, not recent. I'm sure he's
that's
fine
pretty
now.
recent. Like, have you heard a more recent story about him? So, Buddy, this tragedy happened, and he has had many, many surgeries to refix his hand. He's currently at 95% mobility. He has one more surgery left. And I think it's safe to say we truly wish him all the best in a full recovery.
Who was your favorite, like, Food Network host or chef or show even?
Ina Garten.
What was your favorite?
Ina Garten, Barefoot Contessa. Who is the Barefoot Contessa? She lives on the Hamptons.
Yeah. Bless you.
So sorry to all the listeners who have to hear me cough and sneeze, but Ina, she lives in the Hamptons with her husband. I don't know his name. It's like Ted or something. Ina, sorry. My bad. It's Ina Garten.
Wait, what show?
She's the Barefoot Contessa.
Okay, I'm gonna look this up while you're talking.
Yeah, I love her. I love her. Oh, and I also love to watch Giada's Holiday Handbook at the holiday time. Although I kind of hate her because
Ina.
Yes, Ina.
Yes, I know Ina.
Giada kind of pisses me off because she's always like parmesan, spaghetti, but like every other word she says is like a normal American accent.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Who's yours? Who's your favorite?
I always had a thing for Rachel Ray. You know she went to Pace?
Really? I did not know that.
Yeah. That's wild. But I also like Guy Fieri, but specifically Guy's Grocery Games. I was never a diner, drive-in, dive, whatever that one was. The Guy's Grocery Games was so good. Go watch. Yeah. Yeah.
This isn't like a Food Network show, but like same like realm. MasterChef. With Gordon Ramsay, Joe Bastianich, and Graham, whatever his name is.
I think any show along these lines is so good. Why are we talking more about the Food Network?
Where's the Food Network been? Like, they've kind of been low-key recently, right?
Oh my god, are they going underground?
No, they would never. They're a subsidiary of, like, another major network, like television.
Is it ABC?
Yes. Yes.
ABC's Food Network.
It's ABC, like, TLC is the same thing. HGTV is the same thing. Yeah. They're not going under, but I would love to see them come out, like, they need to go back to the traditional, like...
we're gonna make them trending again. Food Network, we got you.
We're Team Food Network. But no,
yeah.
Here's what they need. They need to go back to the traditional... Trisha's Southern Kitchen with Trisha Yearwood. I also loved that one. But they need to go back to the 30-minute, like, there's a woman... I guess it could be a man. Like, I like the women better, though. Just cooking for her family. There's like a plot that she's cooking for. Oh my god, I can't believe I forgot my mother Bree Drummond, the Pioneer Woman. She, like, watching her shows is like a warm hug in an apple pie, a freshly baked apple pie. I love her. Also big fan. Her son is a tight end in NCAA football. He was originally quarterback, but then transferred and was a different position, which I think is interesting. But yeah,
I love your little like tidbits.
Yeah. Oh, and her daughter Paige. No, Alex is currently married. Her oldest daughter Alex is married. Her second youngest, Paige, is just, I don't know what she's doing, but she has the most irritating Instagram handle. It's called A Page in My Book, but an underscore between each word.
Oh
and
no.
I've always hated it. And then Bryce is the football player, and then there's Todd. I love that family. And her best friend Hyacinth, love her. And did you know that apparently her family owns the land that Killers of the Flower Moon, like, that was about?
I did not know that.
I don't know if I should be spreading that around, if it's not, like, known, because I think it's, like, not good that they are white and own it. But yeah, I heard that.
Typical. How about I read my story for you?
Yeah.
And you give your...
I need to drink some water.
Yeah. Would I be the asshole if I told my brother what his wife and kids were saying about me? I have 3 kids, 6, 7, and 9 years old. Their dad left when the oldest was 5 because we aren't worth the stress. I was terrified because we were... This is not funny. I was terrified because... I'm sorry, just looking at your faces and both of your jaws. I was terrified because we were about to be homeless. I managed to find it. I hadn't seen my family since they cut me off for getting pregnant as a teenager. But my older brother found me and made me move with him and his family. We live in their basement rent-free, and it's more than enough. I feel a little awkward around his wife and kids. He has 2 preteen daughters, but they're always nice to me and my kids when we see each other. Well, it was my brother's birthday yesterday, and we were all upstairs having dinner. My brother left the house to get something, so he wasn't home for a bit. My son accidentally spilled juice on himself, so I took him downstairs to get clean. He then got all worked up and tired, so I quickly put him to bed. My daughters came down as well, and I sat with them for a bit until they slept. After all that, I went back upstairs and heard my sister-in-law and nieces talking about me. Did she really get pregnant at 15? Yes. And look how she ended up. She's lucky your dad is so kind because you know she was pretty homeless before we took her in. You guys better not get pregnant. I don't want you to end up like her. I mean, my situation is pretty pathetic, and it's true I'm lucky my brother found me. So I was just going to ignore her. But then she started telling the girls my entire life story. Again, but she was telling them some embarrassing details and making me out to be a horrible human being. She told them I did drugs while I was pregnant, which is not true. She told them I probably had mental illness X, Y, and Z, which I don't. And she told them I was probably going to abandon my kids or give them up if my brother hadn't found me. Her kids both went, "Oh yeah, I can see her doing that. She doesn't seem entirely there." It hurt really bad to hear how badly they thought of me, and I regret telling my brother and sister-in-law what happened to me. I know I'm not a role model and probably should be ashamed of myself, but I didn't think that they thought so lowly of me. I just went to bed and thought about ignoring it, but now I'm wondering if I should tell my brother. It's childish and petty of me, right? I feel like it'd be pretty sad to go crying to my brother about his wife and kids. I just don't know if I can look at any of them in the eye anymore. But I don't want to risk being kicked out. Would I be the asshole if I told my brother what they said and potentially start a fight or argument, or at least stress them out? I already know I'm being too much literally living with them, so I don't know. And then there was an edit added on. I've been saving to move out and get my own place for me and my kids since we moved in. It's not a secret either. I just got my certifications to get a better paying job, so it shouldn't take long now.
I wish in this story we got more of an insight into interactions with the brother. Like I know it sounds like he's a great guy, but I'm wondering if there's like little nuances there. Like, you know what I mean? I can't tell how close her relationship with the brother is in the sense that like it would, yes, make sense to tell him, or if like he kind of feels the same way, maybe you don't want to tell him. You know what I mean?
Okay, so from what I took from it, I assumed that it was an overprotective older brother because it is the older brother, and she said like once he found her, like he took her
Made
in
her.
rent free.
Right.
So I'm gonna assume that her and her brother are close.
I mean, I feel like, see, it's because she's not doing it maliciously. Like, she's not trying to, like, you know, she just wants to feel, like, safe in her own home. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like then she's not the asshole. Like, she has every right to open that line of communication.
I would agree. I mean, she's doing her best. She's trying to get out.
I'll be honest, like, at the beginning, though, I was like, she's overreacting a little bit because the first thing she mentioned about, like, the sister-in-law telling the nieces, I was like, she's just trying to, like, I guess, warn her daughters or, like, you know what I mean? Like, teach sex ed in a way. I think that at the beginning, that's where my mind went, but then it sounds like it got more vindictive and mean.
I also thought that too, but then she said getting pregnant at 15. I'm like, okay, what if that was a result of abuse? Or like, what if she didn't want to be pregnant at 15? So now she's being painted out to be the bad guy when
that might not have necessarily been the case.
Yes.
Yeah, then I feel like, honestly, not even like an am I the asshole, like, girl, I feel like you gotta bring it up to your brother, because even if you're not talking to the sister-in-law, at least he can know and like either have your back or stand up for you in some way.
You heard it here first. Hashtag
We got your
not
back.
the asshole.
We got your back, girl.
Let me find her. Oh, I think I lost it.
Do you know how many kids she had?
3.
Oh, good for her.
6, 7, and 9.
Wow. Okay. So another thing I was hoping that we could talk about, and I don't know if you've heard of this or have any thoughts on this, but the Ali Krieger, Ashlyn Harris, Sophia Bush stuff.
So I have no idea who any of those people are.
Okay. So let's roll it back a little bit. So Ali Krieger and Ashlyn Harris are soccer players. They both played in the NWSL. They both played on the national women's soccer team. Who, you know, like, multiple time World Cup gold medalists. I think both of them have 2 gold medals, so they were at the last 2, I believe, but not that first one 12 years ago. An element of the story people keep bringing up, I don't know how relevant it is, they like to make it known that Ashlyn Harris was on the bench for the entire World Cup, but still has the medal. However, Ali Krieger actually did play. But basically, they were married. And they have 2 adopted children. And then over the summer at Cannes Film Festival, Ashlyn Harris and Sophia Bush were doing a panel together, and they were seen being very close. And then about a month later, Ali and Ashlyn got a divorce. And then about 2 weeks after that, Ashlyn started dating Sophia Bush.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
The children.
Yeah. And there's a lot of people, you know, all my information, all credit goes to Jack Mac Barstool on TikTok. That's where my source for this story. But it seems like, you know, people are on Ashlyn's side. So the other day, they're on Allie's side. So the other day, it was Ashlyn's birthday, and the women's soccer team Instagram account like posted her with her 2 World Cup medals. And comments are like, a 2-timer indeed. Hey!
There was one that said, now this is like speculating because we don't know if the kids are abandoned by her, but it goes, she has more abandoned kids than she does World Cup minutes.
Oh!
Um,
Wait, that's funny.
Yeah. And then there's a truly red flag video where Sophia Bush and Ashlyn are on like the pitch after a NWSL match or a US match. I'm not sure. It was pretty recent though. Megan Rapinoe is there as well. She's front and center in this video. Megan says something to Sophia, and we can't see Megan's face, but Megan says something to Sophia, and then Ashlyn walks up and kind of like pulls Megan away and is like very sternly talking to her. And I guess Ashlyn says something to her that catches the eye of like this woman in the background that is then like so there's just like a lot of drama going on there.
What I don't understand is how people do these things in public. Like, if you're known to be in a relationship and you're married and you have children and you're publicly flirting with somebody else, like, do it behind closed doors.
Yeah. Well, and also, and now this I haven't seen repeated anywhere, so I don't know how true this is, but someone said that, like, Sophia Bush was, like, a good friend of Ashlyn and Allie, like, as a couple. And she also only recently, earlier this year, got a divorce from her husband. So... Yeah. I think there's still a little bit to be uncovered there.
We'll circle back. We'll update again next week.
We're on watch for this story, I think.
Oh my god, wait, what did we say we were gonna update on?
Kardashians? Because if so, I can't really update on that.
No,
what I can update on is it was Kim's birthday over the weekend, and
happy birthday, Kimmy! We'd love to have you on the podcast.
But Courtney posted an Instagram story for her, like, happy birthday, and she kind of mentioned, you know, like, sure, we fight a lot, and, like, that's what you guys are seeing, but remember, like, a sister's relationship is very complicated, and, like, that is always going to prevail over any, like, anger or anything. So I think despite what season 4 is looking like, we know that they're still be okay.
And Kim also said something, or she posted or something, and I don't believe Courtney was at the party because she's on bed rest, and Kim said, "Oh, we'll have a bed rest picnic soon."
Mm-hmm.
So I think they're okay.
Yeah. Speaking of Courtney on bed rest, did she have the baby?
No news came out yet, so I'm gonna assume no.
Okay.
But if manager Lily would love to fact check, it'd be incredible.
Do we want to guess what baby Kardashian Barker's name is going to be?
Something stupid. Actually, no, because Courtney is the only one that like gave her children not like actual names, but like traditional names.
Rain,
Mason, Penelope. Come on.
I like Alabama and Landon. So I wonder.
But I do think that it's gonna be something exotic and fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be Italian because we know she's obsessed with. It's probably gonna be.
Oh my god.
It's probably gonna be Dolce or Gabbana, knowing her.
Oh my god, this girl.
Maybe it'll be like
Vincenzo or Lorenzo. I see a Lorenzo.
Okay.
Or a Leonardo, Leo for short.
I'm thinking like something like an herb. It's a boy, right?
Yeah. So
yeah, like whatever like spice can be a boy's
basil?
name.
Basil's a name. Like, you do know that, right? Yeah, Basil.
Yeah.
Baz for short. Yeah. I have read the Simon Snow books.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do think that they're gonna get a little creative now.
I'm trying to think what other herb. The only other herbs I'm coming up with are thyme and oregano.
Tarragon.
Tarragon.
That they would so name their
Tarragon
child.
Kardashian Barker.
Wait, that's it. Oh my
That's
god.
everything. Trisha,
You heard-
that's everything.
Oh my god. So I was talking to my brother. My brother and I were just kikiing in the kitchen earlier. And we were talking, and oh my god, he's standing behind me and he's mocking me, and he goes, "This is everything." And I didn't get that he was mocking me at first, so I turned around. I was like, "Oh my god, you saying that was everything?" And he like rolled his eyes at me. My coworker also started saying it too. So,
Oh my god, that's everything.
no, it's everything. Oh my god. Beanbag banter is everything. Speaking of Kardashians, really quick, I think Scott's okay.
Yeah, because he
Scott-
was in the
yeah, he got
promo
into the-
for the next episodes, right?
Yeah, so he got into a car crash.
What?
Yeah, they talk about it in like episode 2 or something, or in the beginning of the season. He gets into a car crash. The car essentially like does a full tumble and then like lands on its side or whatever, and he like messed up his back.
Oh.
He's doing awful, actually.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so
That's not everything.
no, that's not everything. We pray for a speedy recovery. Lord Disick, when you hear this, we attack you on the podcast.
Feel free to come on and like update us about your how the recovery is going. We'd love to know. We'd love to give the exclusive to the Beanbag Banter listeners.
We'd love to hear about your dating life too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let's find you a girlfriend that's not 19. Woo!
I feel like I could see him with like Jennifer Lawrence.
Oh. She's married.
She's married?
Since when? With a child?
With a child?
What? No. No, you are yanking my chain. You're yanking my chain. Give me the fact check on this, Lily.
Cook Maroney. As of 2019.
Okay, so I don't believe the kid thing yet.
Okay, so I think Lord would look great with Emrata. I feel like that would be so iconic.
Is she still with her baby daddy or no?
I don't think so.
Ooh, I totally see that. Or like, I always associate Emrata in my head with Zac Efron because of them being in We Are Your Friends. Sorry, that's so irrelevant, but it just always pops into my head. I'm trying to think if there's anyone else I see him with. You know, here's what we're gonna do on Beanbag Banter's Instagram stories. We're gonna post the question box, and it's like, who is Scott Disick dating next? And we want to hear our listeners' responses. Okay, so keep an eye out for that, and
Oh
we'll
my
read them
God,
off.
wait,
We
that
can
was
read them off the
everything,
next
Sally.
episode.
I
Sorry, that was
just came up
everything.
with it.
Wait, you're
And if you're wondering,
onto
it's
something.
our Instagram is at Beanbag Banter Pod. Or wait, is it pod or just Beanbag Banter?
Beanbag Banter Pod.
Yeah, at Beanbag Banter Pod. Keep an eye out when as you're listening to this episode for our Instagram stories, and then maybe your answer will be featured next week.
Tune in to find out. In the meantime, rate us 5 stars.
And write us a review.
Buy our merch.
We don't have merch.
Stay tuned for our merch.
We don't have merch in the works. She's lying.
Come back next week to find out if I'm lying.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.